Excuse the beard. I've been ill this week with a cough, so haven't got around to shaving. This is just a quick video to say that after a customer has brought me her two computers, a new computer and an old computer, and a local-ish retailer decided to offer her a bundle where it was the computer plus Microsoft Office and Norton antivirus. They made a real mess of things. They cocked it up quite badly and didn't. Retailers should stick to doing what they do. Not necessarily best, but stick to what they do, which is basically selling devices, computers, whatever. Don't set things up when you don't know what you're doing, because you made a right pig's ear of this. And if the person I'm addressing this to sees it, I know how you're going to feel, because we've had our little tete-a-tete before and you've been quite aggressive with me. But just sell computers. Don't do the other stuff. Don't give people car salesman stuff like, I'm going to do you a special deal today. You are very, very lucky. Just if you want to do that, go work for car sales or work in a car yard. Don't do that when you're a retailer. Don't just, hide the fact that you get kickbacks and bonuses from selling things like Norton and Microsoft 365 at a higher cost. Selling someone the family version of 365 instead of the personal version as well. Not vetting your customers. Overcharging them for antivirus, especially for one that's for 5 devices and not just the one device that they need it for. This is why I take pride in the setup process that I do. And I know people might have balked at the price before of $200 for that. It's now $250 because that includes a drop off at home, which I'd never charged for before. But I spend a lot of time transferring data across, liaising with the customer, not creating new accounts because I don't have the right password. I actually communicate with the customer and say, hey, that password you gave me is not correct. Can we do a password reset if you don't know what it is? And going through that process, logging them in on the new computer, making sure their phone number is attached to the account. I never create a new Microsoft or Google account for a customer if they already have one, this is the second time someone's done this. This guy's done this. What are you doing? Just stick to what you do. Don't step into my territory because you don't know what you're doing. You're not competent at this. And now I've got to pick up the pieces and the customer's going to have to pay me probably $200 for a new setup. So like what happened with my previous customer that this happened to, I'm going to suggest that they basically just hand over my invoice to this retailer and say, here you go. You should pay this bill, not me, because you cocked it up. And this is the money that I've got to pay him. So why don't you pay it? And then maybe they'll learn to just not do this again. Just don't do it. I mean, I don't want to have to report them to the ACCC, but we're kind of getting there because of the fact that they've made a customer lose money. Ah, goodness me. Please, if you're going to get a new computer, if you're going to buy one, please speak to me first. I'll give you a good choice of a computer to get. And I always stipulate, don't get the add-ons. Maybe the extended warranty if it's got a direct computer replacement. That's actually kind of handy because then you don't have to send it off to Hong Kong or Singapore, or you have no computer for like 4 to 6 weeks while they repair it, or send it back and just say there's nothing wrong with it. But never buy antivirus from a retailer. Never buy Microsoft Office from a retailer either. Not unless you're just buying the license code. Never ever get them to set it up for you. I've had this issue with the Terralgan store for this very well-known company, and this is the Wonthaggi store that I'm talking about. And Fountain Gate were prosecuted by the ACCC for their shenanigans. So please do not use that after-sales service. It's just, they're incompetent. They can't do it. So they shouldn't be doing it. Sorry, but I need to say it. So more people don't fall into the same trap that this customer and my previous customer have had. Know your place, boys. Know your place.